What's going on, everybody? You got the Raging Rob here. I'm still in Virginia. I just can't get out of this damn state. I'm trying to get a load out of this freaking state. I found a load going to Pennsylvania, but it doesn't pick up till later. I'm trying to find something else. I'm trying to get the hell out of here, you know? I've been here the last couple of days. Virginia. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. I'm in Lynchburg. Lynchburg. Anyway, Snapples. This Snapple tea ain't like the Pure Leaf. This one, ugh. It's not bad, but it's, you know, whatever. Anyway, the JFK Files are going to be released today by the man I voted for, Donald Trump. What do people think? Who assassinated Kennedy? Was Lee Harvey Oswald? Was he the real assassin? He was able to pump 3 magic bullets almost at the same time? Or do you believe it's a conspiracy? I'll tell you what I believe. You know, the JFK assassination is one of the biggest conspiracy theories in probably the history of our country. Right next to 9/11, you know? I think the 3 biggest conspiracy theories in our history is 9/11, the JFK assassination, and who's Electric Messiah's daddy. Those are the biggest 3. But anyway, what I believe happened, well, at the time JFK was president, now he said he wanted to take down the CIA, he wanted to take down the Illuminati, he wanted to take down the New World Order. The global elite couldn't stand for that. They had to take him out. Here's what I believe happened. Vice President LBJ, Lyndon B. Johnson, one of the most crooked presidents we ever had, he had connections to the CIA. He was a CIA, I think he was head of the CIA before he became vice president, if I'm not mistaken. And George Bush Sr., he was also involved. He had connections to the CIA as well. He was in Dallas, yeah, around that time. The first George Bush president. The Big Daddy, you know. Yeah, he was there. He can deny it all he wants. He was caught on camera. And I don't know, you had 3 transvestites or 3 gay wads. I don't know how they're involved. I don't know. Whatever they call them. If you've seen the movie, Tommy Lee Jones plays one of the gays. There's a couple movies. I'm talking about the movie where Kevin Costner was in it. Kevin Costner, he's one of my favorite actors. Tommy Lee Jones, another good one. Anyway, JFK, LBJ was vice president. He was making money on the drugs coming in from the Vietnam. All that, I don't know what was it, opium, heroin, and all that shit. That stuff was exploding. Vietnam was a big slaughter. What happened, you know, that war, I'm just going to spell it out. The Vietnam vets did not do anything to protect us. They did not serve this country. They did not. The Vietnam vets did not serve this country. And you could say I'm degrading Vietnam vets. You could say whatever the fuck you want. That's fine. But you have to ask yourself this. Did Vietnam ever attack America? No, it did not. Saudi Arabia did. Vietnam did not. But anyway, LBJ was making money on the Vietnam War. He was sending troops over there for money for that farm. He was making money on that drugs coming in. We send them over there. They get slaughtered. They smoke that shit. Yeah. That's why LBJ wanted to take out Kennedy, because Kennedy wanted to end the Vietnam War. Now, some say that the Russians were involved. Maybe it was Fidel Castro that had Kennedy killed. I don't think so. I doubt it. I think they had something to maybe do with it. Working under LBJ. As Oswald was a Patsy and he was a Russian. But he was not the trigger man. I'll tell you who the trigger man was. It was Woody Harrelson's father. Woody Harrelson's father. I can't remember his name. He assassinated a federal judge in 1978, something like that, in San Antonio, Texas. Served a life sentence, life without the possibility of parole, in Colorado. What's that super prison up there? Supermax prison in Colorado, Florence, Colorado, where he died a few years ago, old age. But yeah, Woody Harrelson's father was the actual assassin. He was paid off by LBJ. I mean, the guy was a biblical assassin. I mean, he could take out fucking anything. This guy was a fucking assassin like you never seen before. Woody Harrelson's father. He was a professional killer. He assassinated a federal judge in San Antonio, Texas, 1978. Maybe it was 79. That's why he got that life sentence. But yeah, he was the assassin of, I believe he was the assassin. I believe he was the trigger man that killed Kennedy. I believe, yeah, that's what I believe. No doubt. Woody Harrelson's father. And if you look at Woody Harrelson's actor, he plays a lot of psychotic roles like his father. His father was a psycho. No doubt. And if you look at Woody Harrelson, the movies he plays in, he plays a psycho. I mean, that last movie he played in, that monkey, what was that? Planet of the Apes. Did he play a psycho in that movie? Look at Rampart, plays a psycho cop. Look at Natural Born Killer. Natural Born Killers played a psycho. Everybody in that movie played a psycho. I mean, Jesus Christ, that movie, Tommy Lee Jones was a fucking nut. That lead cop, detective, he was a nut. Can't remember his damn name, John something. Robert, not De Niro, the other guy, not Redford. The guy that played an Iron Man, Robert, whatever, he was in that movie. He played another. He was a fucking wacko. Everybody in that movie was a wacko, including Juliette Lewis. He also played in that one. What was that movie? 999, a cop. He played kind of a psycho. Taking his tie, and that one scene where he walks up to the Black Panthers and he drops a quarter in there, and he's. If you've seen the movie 999, that was a really good movie. Those gang members were. What was that, MS-13 gang members? Took place in Atlanta. Anyway, JFK. Yeah, I mean, LBJ, man, he had connections to the CIA. The CIA was making money on that Vietnam War, and they kept that shit going until Richard Nixon ended it. And because Richard Nixon ended the Vietnam War, they had to dig shit up on Richard Nixon, the Watergate scandal. Which Richard Nixon, he should not have resigned. He was impeached, but that was a big. Richard Nixon was innocent. He was a real American president, Richard Nixon. And guess who was involved in that Watergate scandal? Hillary Clinton. She's part of the. It just seems that these names keep coming up, and they're part of the global elite. You know, these names that keep getting sparred around in conspiracies. It's the same names that keep coming up. You know, George Bush, Hillary Clinton. I mean, come on. 2 + 2 does equal 4. My theory, LBJ. There's no doubt in my mind that LBJ was the one that had Kennedy killed. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind whatsoever. As far as assassin, I want to say Woody Harrelson's father, but that maybe could change. I don't believe that Lee Harvey Oswald shot Kennedy. That's what history books are teaching. Don't believe the fucking bullshit in history. The history book in schools are teaching that shit, and they should pull it. But put in the comment section below, what do you think? Who killed Kennedy? Who is behind it? That's my theory. LBJ, Woody Harrelson's father, Vietnam War. Donald Trump is releasing the files today. We're going to find out the truth. I hope he releases the 9/11 files. We could finally find out that Saudi Arabia was involved with 9/11. Anyway, this is Raging Rob. Check out my other videos. As always, keep an open mind. If you receive this transmission, you are the resistance against government tyranny. Oh, one more thing. This message goes to Electric Messiah. He seems to have a problem with motherfucker. He seems to have a problem with my Confederacy. If I could find it before my camera turns off. Him and his Antifa boys. They seem to have a problem with. I can't find it. But I know I had it here somewhere. That's not it. That's the wrong one. Fuck. I don't know where it's at. Fuck it. I can't find it. I got the Confederate flag back here somewhere. I don't know. I'll find it later. All I gotta say is respect the flag.